What's up, Juniors? Welcome back to another awesome LEGO video. Today we have a very interesting and cool video for this. Is probably like the coolest video I've ever made. But before we get to that, if you guys are here, this is CJ Jr. And we make some awesome YouTube videos. So don't forget to subscribe down below and give this video a fat thumbs up. Now let's get right into the video. So basically, guys, today we have an Audi A5 Cabriolet Mach for you guys. So this car is actually a convertible that Audi makes. It's the A5. It has like it's 2 doors. It does have a second row all the way back in there. But this car is really cool. I redid this car probably about 3 times to make it even better. And this is probably my best version yet. I already reviewed this car once in its old form. But I upgraded it since then. So I decided to do another review on it. And the first review probably won't go up. But this review will. So basically, guys, you guys can do a little look around with this side. This stuff here is adhesive residue. So it's not like boogers or anything like that. We kind of see how like the roof's kind of skeleton works up in there. Nice little window for the back seat. We go along to the back here and we flip it around. We have the nice little third light all the way up here, and then we have like these reverse lights right here with the normal lights. We'll handle open the trunk. Actually, we can show you the trunk opening. So the thing is, it's kind of on a dual hinge system with this like hood piece. So you kind of gotta. It doesn't always work. Like, see that time it broke, but you know, so I haven't really perfected it yet, I guess you could say, but it sometimes works. But basically, you can look all the way in there. You can kind of see that it has a pretty decent sized trunk. So that's actually pretty neat. I actually really like that about the car. Like I said, it's on the dual hinge system with this piece. This piece kind of just sits there. So you gotta be kind of careful about that. And then on this side, you can kind of see also that third little kind of fin tail light part. And it's the same on the other side. On the front, I really like it because I kind of color matched it a little bit to go with the hood a little bit. We have some nice bold headlights right here with the nice kind of 2-sectioned grille, like the Audi emblem, I believe would be kind of like right here, like up here. I'm not really too sure, but it'd be one of those 2 places. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for the outside. The roof kind of moves around a lot all the time. It gets kind of annoying sometimes, but it's actually quite all right. But actually, we don't even have to cut the camera because we can easily get to the inside. All you gotta do pretty much is just pull this piece right on out. So it's actually really easy to get onto the inside. Basically, on the inside, we have like a little glove box here. They have like, instead of Audis, they have like a nice little touchpad type thing to control the entertainment screen, which if I fold this all the way back, kind of like a Volkswagen Beetle, we can see that there is a speedometer on there. I can tell you, I guess this person's kind of low on fuel. He's not going very fast. And we have a nice little screen right there for your entertainment stuff and such. So you can like this, like the touch screen and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. So I guess this little thing kind of controls it all. We got like a wireless phone charger type thing down there. And the cool part is this car, we have like adjustable seats. So if we like open the door, we can actually kind of adjust the seats forward and back. You can adjust like the headrests of the seats and stuff. So that's actually, I feel like that's pretty cool. So a person can kind of just sit in there. You can kind of adjust to see if he wants to lean back or like lean forward or stuff like that. I feel like that's really cool. Also, what you can do is you can pull the seats all the way forward so you can get someone in the back here, because this little cushion right here is the back seats. So you can put someone in the back here. They don't really fit 100% well in there. I mean, what they do, it's just like you gotta kind of have the seat in a specific position, so it cannot go all the way back like such as like this seat can. It has to like be right here, so people can fit in the back, and you can put the roof on with people in the back. So I feel like that's really neat because people can just chill in the back, and you can also convert it with people in the back too. So that's also really cool. For this car actually does like the roof will fold back. I will show you all that, but the back seat also does get headrests, kind of like the front. They're not adjustable though, which kind of sucks, but you know, it's okay. If you guys also want to know what the inside looks like, I'll put a picture up here so you guys kind of see like the little entertainment type thing. It's actually really cool and actually really neat, so I'm actually pretty proud of it. There's like so if we put the roof back on here, you kind of gotta make sure like kind of like it goes in, like this piece rests on like against this white piece. You gotta make sure this back window type part's all the way down. I was gonna cut a window out here, but it's actually a really tiny space. I didn't really want to cut out the window. I felt like it wouldn't look as good, so I kind of just left it windowless, I guess you could say. So there is no back window in there. But basically, that's how you convert it into a convertible mode. It's actually pretty easy. So what you're gonna do first is you're gonna raise up this back window like so. You're gonna kind of hold this piece up. You're gonna raise up the back window like so. And then you're going to open the lid to keep the roof in. You're going to open that all the way up. You can see like the trunk and then you can get a better view of that. So basically right now we have this. And so there's like kind of 2 ways you can do it. You can kind of just kind of collapse it all in each other as you like push it in there. But for viewing purposes, we're kind of just going to do it the easy way, I guess. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold this in place and we're just going to push this up. So these two, so there's this like kind of our beam piece right here is against this one right here for the back window. And so also guys, here's kind of like the exoskeleton of the car. It's pretty simple. I actually really think it's quite ingenious, honestly. And it's like kind of, if I can get a good view, this piece kind of attaches right here and it kind of balances out the back window and this other piece. But yes, so as we were saying before, you kind of just can put these 2 pieces together. And then you're going to push these kind of pieces forward a little bit, kind of like so. And then you're going to pretty much push down on this little piece right here, just where it connects at. And you're just going to fold the whole thing back down in there. So I'm going to try to do this while you guys can see it. We're going to fold these pieces down a little bit. And we're just going to push that. It's going to kind of feel like it's not going to go in, but that's just because of the friction that the toilet paper is kind of causing. But trust me, it will go in. It's actually pretty simple. So that part, so now you guys can see it is all the way down in there. It collapses very nicely for that little the back window in this section that kind of goes right here. It collapses really nicely, so you can kind of see it's all the way back there. And this part kind of just lowers the droid arms down, because this is what kind of holds the roof up here. And this part right here, this little front type piece with the little toilet paper kind of hanging off. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're wondering what the toilet paper is all about, I'm sorry to mention this before, but the toilet paper is like to kind of represent a hard top, because Lego doesn't really make a fabric, like, you know, anything. So the toilet paper is represent the soft top kind of roof type thing. Can't get it wet, but you know, it looks good. I wouldn't plan on getting this wet. And so basically, this whole section right here with like you can kind of see the arms kind of down in there, but this whole section right here cannot stay up. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to fold it down like so. But the hard part is this green piece has to go exactly right here, right in front of this green piece has to go right here. So you have to position it exactly right. So we have to push this part all the way forward to get it in there exactly right, so that anything like bad happens when we try to close it. And basically we can close, it takes up the whole trunk pretty much. I can also take off the whole trunk piece for you. You see, you get barely any room. Like, you have some room down there, but you get barely any room back there. Now that the whole roof kind of folded in there, I wish it kind of collapsed better, but since it's kind of like Lego and it's kind of hard to do that, it's pretty much just like this. And then basically what you're going to do is you're going to fold down the lid. Hopefully it goes down. Yes, it went down. So it does have a little bit of toilet paper sticking out, but this is kind of like access toilet paper. So if you want to actually fold it back, you can kind of fold it back in there, and you can push this whole part down. It sometimes see a little like friction, but there you go. See, like now you can just see this part right here. That's pretty much it. This is like what makes the roof kind of go up. I wanted to do like this part on the sides, but then it didn't really work out. I already tried it. So you just see a tiny bit of toilet paper sticking out there. But I feel like that looks really clean. We could also take off the back windows, because they're supposed to be able to go down. You can just take off the back windows right here, and you can also see that that looks really good. Like from this side, it's actually not too tall. It only kind of like it kind of slopes up to like tiles or plates, whatever. It kind of slopes up, and then it slopes back down at the back. I feel like that actually looks pretty clean. Like, I feel like that's really good. You kind of do like a little secondary look around, but like it's like easy to get in like the people and stuff, and like to get people in the back seat back there, which is also not that big. If I didn't already mention that, you can also see the back seat's headrest right here. They kind of do stick up like a flat in there, like a little bit. So they do stick up a little bit, but yeah, they do have like really nice backrest in there. I feel like that's really cool for like the people back there. Now basically to fold the roof back up, you're going to lift this back section kind of all the way up, so it can like have all the room to operate, I guess you could say. And you're just going to lift up this section right here with the green piece. This whole thing's going to lift up, and then you're going to grab this black bar in here while holding down this. You're just going to kind of yank the whole thing up. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that, if I can kind of get the correct positioning so you guys can see. So I'm going to hold this piece. I'm left-handed, so it's kind of hard for me to do it this way. Hold this piece down, and I'm going to grab this black piece. But you see the thing kind of comes off sometimes. You do not want that to happen. I don't know. It's kind of loose on there because it's like on a dual hinge, so the trunk can be able to open. But if I can get the piece back on, there we go. So basically what you're going to do is I'm going to reach in there again. Let's try this again. Let's try to yank it on out. You guys can see it's kind of coming up. There you go. Whole thing came up out of the back there. It's just a little bit hard because, like I said, the toilet paper on the sides, like right here, this little pieces, they cause friction on it. So I feel like that's also worth noting. So basically, you kind of just pull this thing all the way forward, and you want these back pieces resting right against this white piece right here. So you got to kind of flatten it out, and as you flatten it out, this back part will kind of like push out this way, like these little arms right here, like I showed you before. It will kind of push out the other direction. There's a better look at like kind of the exoskeleton. I'm showing the exoskeleton just in case you guys kind of want to try to build this at home. I feel convertibles are really hard in my opinion, because like you got to get it just right and stuff. So that's why I went through so many renditions of this. So you lift up the back window kind of piece. You kind of see these droid arms right here. Like I said earlier, I tried to make these on the side, but it didn't work out too well. So you lift up that back window piece, and then you just kind of put down this back lid, and then you just close up the window piece, and there you go. It's back into like kind of roof on mode, just in case it's raining, which it actually looks really good in roof on mode. I feel like it does. I do need to replace the toilet paper because it's been on there for a long time, and it's kind of like starting to rip, as you guys can see. I do need to replace that. I will do that probably sometime soon, but you guys can see that it actually doesn't look too bad. Like, it's not that bad. So I'm really proud of it. I feel like it works out, and it actually adds a little bit of class to it too. It's actually a pretty long car. I don't know why it's so long, but I thought that's really cool. But that's pretty much it for the review, guys. If you guys did like it, don't forget to drop a fat thumbs up, subscribe down below. It only takes a couple seconds, and it helps me out. We gotta get to 200 subscribers. So come on, guys, just please subscribe down below. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, Junior Ninjas. Love ya.